Hello everyone, thanks for stopping in on my channel, Pages of Ascension. This is quite literally the first video, so trying to figure out the precedence here for the best way to go about the information I'd like to pull down for the collective. So this reading, guided by Spirit, of course, is intent to focus on raising the collective. So something that we all, or people surrounding us, just kind of the energies that are playing around, floating around, and what we can all do in doing our part to help out raise the collective vibration and energy. Just infusing a little bit. I pre-shuffled, but want to get it a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, I think we're going to stop right there. All right. Okay, Spirit. What needs to come forth to help the collective raise the consciousness? Excuse my voice, it's a little late. Ooh. So, I usually keep my spreads simple. Like occasionally, I'll do something real intricate. But I find that 4 is a good number of cards to start with, and then clarify as needed. I'm not reading these cards in reverse because I'm going to be clarifying them as well. So, I said 4 cards. Excuse me, not 4 cards. 4 sections. I mean, multiple cards can come out per section, but I just tend to kind of do 4 sections and see how the story weaves together. And I just flow with it. So I hope that you'll stick around and flow with me. So our first card is 7 of Pentacles. Second card is Knight of Cups. Third cards are the Magician and the 7 of Wands. Ooh, okay. And then our last set of cards is the 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So that's very interesting. You might be bringing this on yourself. So I kind of feel like there might be something going on at work. Like you feel like there's not an equal distribution of work. So you're on the defense because of that. But the thing is, the people surrounding you, like the truth of the matter, the people surrounding you, there's no unequal distribution or anything like that. The people that are surrounding you, they actually want to help you. They want to see you succeed. You're actually manifesting this defensive mode. Remember, we're gonna have to check into that and see why that is. But yeah, it looks like you don't need to be. I mean, the truth is, a feminine energy specifically, so I just heard that it could be someone getting handouts, like getting preferential treatment from the boss, and the truth of this is going to come out. Whoever the boss is, I don't know if it's a masculine or a feminine energy, but I see specifically this is a feminine energy by the Queen of Cups, this person who's getting the handouts. It could be, and it's interesting that I'm hearing it this way, but it's like it could be you're manifesting your own tower moment. Or no, that's not right. Manifesting your own tower, not actual tower moment. Like in this process, you are building a tower. So manifesting your own tower. Because you're afraid of the offer. It could be a financial offer. It could be a very significant financial offer on top of that. I'm also kind of getting, there's no need for you to defend yourself. You don't have anything to defend yourself from. You're a manifester. You're a master manifester. You've got this in the bag. I'm definitely thinking that this is work related in some sort. And yeah, you were like freaking out about an offer. But the thing is, you've already gotten it, and that's the truth. This is already yours. I mean, there definitely could be some shicey stuff kind of going on with the preferential treatment, and to some degree, you're going to experience that in every job, or I'm not saying that that's okay or anything, but it's minor in comparison to what we've got going on right here, which is you. Whoever you are as the viewer of this video, this magician is you, and you are feeling on the defensive about a work offer. Okay, let's pull out some clarifiers. Excuse me. So, my readings, at least my aiming and in my language, are intended to be signless, timeless, and genderless. Bear with me on the genderless, and using the correct language in that, because conditioning is difficult to break. But I'm putting forth a sincerest effort. So, you work with your hands a lot. Actually picking up some finger pain, left side. Luck is on your side, though. Okay. Tell me about this this work offer. What is this work offer? Oh, that's no coincidence. Okay, so there may be multiple work offers actually on the table for you. Or you're having, so I'm hearing a couple of things. You could have multiple work offers that are on the table, or it could be that you're juggling two jobs. I don't see anything saying here that you have to make a choice with one of these jobs, even right now. But I gotta tell you, so yeah, you're juggling your finances, you're juggling multiple jobs, you're juggling multiple offers. Could be any one of those scenarios, if it resonates for you. However, what I'm finding really interesting about this section of cards, and I'm reading it as this group right here, or clarifying this group, um, is that you've got Seven of Pentacles as a repeater card. I mean, there's multiple things that are interesting about this combination that I'm going to get into here in just a second. But yeah, Seven of Pentacles came out twice, so it's clarifying itself. But it's clarifying itself with the Two of Coins and also the Five of Cups. So what I'm drawn to is that there's a feminine energy in your workplace that's getting preferential treatment, who is actually looking to sabotage you. Like, they're juggling, playing both sides, playing both sides, playing both sides. This is a shit starter. Like, seriously, this is a shit starter. I'm not sure I like this person. But you're defending yourself against this. Like, this is not something, I don't think this is something that you're unaware of. I think you know, as the master manifester, you know exactly what's going on. You've got this situation read, and that's why you're on the defense. And because of that, because of using your intuition, I feel like the truth ends up coming out because of that, because you're on the defense and following your intuition. So I don't know what it is that you're doing. Keeping your head down, getting the job done, using your intuition. Yeah, this is just you being in your power. I don't even see this as there's no physical action that you're taking in this scenario. So it's not like you're actually doing anything other than being in your energy, other than being in the energy of the magician. Um, you're like Buddha under the Bodhi. Your head is in the right place, so you're manifesting what you need to. And in this situation, it's defense against this feminine energy that's surrounding you in your workplace, or something that has to do with money. Um, so the other interesting thing that came out is that intuition is really high at play. Now, if the magician wasn't obviously cue enough that that's the case, what I'm looking at is both of these cards, the colors of purple, that's the crown chakra. So whatever it is, you know this is coming. This is Charite and Lepidolite. So Lepidolite specifically is the one I want to talk about, is Stone of the Mind. And that goes, it ties in very well with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is a truth, a mental truth. I like to think of it typically as a spoken truth, but it forms in the mental sphere. It's not like word vomit. It's a well thought out comment, statement of some sort. Okay, let's move on to you, because this is obviously you, the person watching this video. So Magician and the Seven of Swords. Or excuse me, Seven of Swords. Okay, so someone could be sneaking around and up to no good. It's interesting that I said Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands, excuse me. Page of Cups. Okay, you've got victory over this. You do need to be careful, though, because someone is watching you. Like, they're watching you very closely. So just stay on your P's and Q's. Be honest, brutally if necessary. That'll help you kind of save your ass there. Okay, so for the Magician and the Seven of Wands, we've got the Page of Cups, Strength, and the Six of Wands. So what's really interesting about the cards that came out is the stones. So this is the Tarot of Gemstones, I think it is. I always get the name of this deck wrong. Shoot. I'll put it in the comments or whatnot below description box. So rhodochrosite, onyx, and tourmaline, generally speaking, tourmalines are highly protective. Or maybe not highly protective, but they're protective stones. Rhodochrosite for sure, especially protecting your psychic body, if you will. Green tourmaline protects the heart chakra, and it helps to activate the heart chakra. Well, while onyx can be dual purpose, like it said that you shouldn't actually sleep with onyx, for example, because of what's hidden in the stone, or like the properties of the stone. But one thing it can do is actually be highly protective as well. I used to love onyx as a kid. I always had this ring or some type of onyx ring. And I would always lose a stone. So onyx is one of those cleansing stones that has to be cleansed, as far as black stones go. So you know how you have like a citrine for those of you that, don't know gems or want to know gems, or, um, you know, for whatever reason, I feel the need to explain this. So citrine is in the quartz family, and it's a stone that actually doesn't need to be clean. It's great for manifesting wealth. Um, and then you have onyx here, which is a cleansing stone and a protective stone, but it actually needs to be cleansed. Otherwise, what it'll do is it'll fill up on that energy and it will lose you. So you won't lose it, it will lose you. It will hop out of your pocket, it'll break, it'll fall in a pond, it will figure out a way to leave and return back to the earth once it's served its purpose. And they can last for a really, really long time before they fill up, depending on like the quality of the stone and the intention you set or whatnot. I've had some that literally were gone that quick. So either it was a lot of energy or it wasn't cleansed properly, any number of things. In any case, if you've got energy that you need to keep yourself blocked from, it might not be a bad idea to carry onyx on you. There's a reason I'm stuck on this right now. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's because of this Queen of Cups person. So this onyx is going to help you get victory. You're going to have victory over this. Like, seriously, don't even trip. And there is... So we have water. So in your section, in your light body, there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of energy. You're very capable of defeating. Okay, defeating's not the right word. you're very capable of bypassing whatever shitstorm this person is trying to brew up. So I wouldn't worry about it. I am picking up that you could be a single parent. Um, we have a water page on the table. So that could be an element that you resonate with. Or I should say, it could be an element of importance if this resonates with you. Um, so I feel like it could be someone's lying about a job offer, like this Queen of Cups. And I'm saying that because this definitely goes together. But because of the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, something's really unfair about this situation. I can't quite put my finger on it. But if that's important, like, it resonates or it doesn't. That's what it comes down to. So I think that's going to be a scenario that's probably specific for someone who's watching this, but there's something off about this. Something very unequal, very unfair about this situation. Oh, you're getting paid a lot less than you should be. That's the truth that's going to come out. Ooh, that's what it is. That's what's not right about this. An offer was made. A truth is going to be spoken, and yeah, you're going to find out you're not making what you're supposed to be. There's something going on with money and this job and something someone has said or offered. So just look into that for who it resonates for. That's mainly the storyline that this seems to be consisting of. So but yeah, I do see potentially a single parent in here. Or someone who identifies with the water element specifically. Yeah, keep your wits about you. You've got this, but keep your wits about you. I think there's a lot more to come out in this situation than is immediately obvious. All right, let's clarify these last three. mm. Oh man. Seriously, the repeaters are like blowing my mind right now. Okay. So we have counterparts on the board. Um so we have the Hierophant is running the energy of this reading. And then your clarifiers for the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Queen of Cups is the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. So what's interesting about these particular cards is that number one, the High Priestess comes out. So for me, the High Priestess is a card where it's basically a card of confirmation for me. Like, you know exactly what's going on, you know exactly what's going to happen, and you're bracing yourself for it. Seven of Wands. I mean, it comes up twice in your reading. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Wands comes up twice. So there's a couple of things I get from that. Number one is that this is divinely guided. There is literally nothing you can do about this. Just literally hold on for the ride. You're going to be okay. This is happening for a reason. Don't flip out. Okay. Second thing is that the High Priestess coming out. She knows all, even if she speaks nothing. You know, and that coming out with the Hermit card, just someone who keeps to themselves. So I wonder too if there's someone who's a little quieter in your office that might have some information that could benefit you or something. So yeah, lapis it's a stone of the throat chakra. So this is a person they come off very wise. They come off very wise and maybe even also a little defensive. This could be you, but I don't necessarily think that. Aventurine is a stone of financial abundance, but abundance in general. And then you get zoistite with ruby. Yeah, that's a sacral, or excuse me, not a sacral, a root and a grounding stone, along with actually I don't really know a lot about zoistite, but ruby is a very grounding stone, and first you can use it for love, but that's not what I normally use it for. I use it for grounding. If I'm gonna go for love, I use garnet actually. But you know exactly what's going on, and this is divinely guided. Like, you're not losing your mind, you're not crazy, you're not being on, the defense for no reason. This is leading all towards something, and it's some type of I don't want to say wish fulfillment so much as part of the bigger plan, if you will. I mean, diamonds are no joke. They're one of the hardest gemstones on the earth, the hardest gemstone on the earth. And there's something to be said for that. Be solid in yourself. Oh, okay, my goodness. Underneath that is judgment. So, yeah, whatever this is that's going on with the whole work thing, it's going to figure itself out. You already know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. I can't keep saying anything else but that, because that's what's coming through. You know exactly what's going on. I can't tell you anything you don't already know. So we're going to move on and finish this out with the Soul Journey lesson cards to see how this all kind of ties together for the larger picture of those in the collective that this reading resonates for. So yeah, know that you're being divinely guided. For those of you that this resonates for, and that's how you're contributing to the raising of the collective consciousness, is by following your intuition. Just follow your intuition on this. All right. What is our overall lesson? Excuse me, that is confirmation. Surrender. That's so hilarious. I mean, it's hilarious, but it's not hilarious. 30 minutes. Wow. Okay. So, surrender. I can release my need to control. Part of your lesson in this, and part of what you can do to help raise the collective consciousness, is to recognize that You're not in control of this. Let go. Let be. Nothing that's meant for you will be kept from you. So there is no reason to hold on so tight. You are literally the master manifester. What you worried about, boo? Okay. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I know there's not a whole lot up on the channel as of yet. This is kind of work in progress. I also have a day job, so, time is time. And volunteer on top of that. But yeah, I hope this reading has helped to give you some perspective and some encouragement. And thanks for checking out my channel, and I hope to see you again.